Hello, beautiful Libra. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away. This is going to be the reading for money, success, material stuff coming your way. Maybe some things that you should be aware of. And we're going to look into the next 4 weeks timeline. And that's why I'm pulling 4 cards each on each side. And also, I'm going to pull some tarot cards at the end. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, and if you haven't already, go ahead, hit subscribe, give this one a like, and you can hype the video. When you go into the comment section, swipe, you'll see the hype button right there. We have a bread here, period of prosperity and abundance. It seems like this March time is going to be the time of plenty for some of you, and seek out information that will help you. I'm going to go with 2 ways of this information. The information can be something that is going to really upgrade your financial situation right now. Maybe you have a business idea, but you don't know how to execute it, what to do. Maybe it's time to start speaking to people who are knowledgeable about this subject. Maybe there's like a legal aspect to it, like you need to file paperwork in order to get this blessing. Or maybe there is a skill that you want to learn and use. The skill can even be the simplest thing. Maybe you're very talented when it comes to your art. However, you don't know how to sell it. Sales is a skill. So it can be that kind of like a skill that you're going to actually explore, find. And I want to see what this is. 2 cards, very peculiar here. A star and the 4 of swords. It says seek out information that will help you. But then it says this 2 of swords here. Stars your wish fulfillment. So you're going to receive some desire. And then this 4 of swords tells me that like taking a rest or like going like into introspective mode, going back inside and trying to find the answer inside of you. So I feel like the information that will help you is not something that you need to take it and apply it right away. You might have to maybe ponder about that information just a tiny bit. And that also, we have sunrise here, new creative ideas and new ventures and fresh start. So that's going to be something also inspiring for you. At the same time, I have a crown here. Honor and respect will come to you. I'm going to interpret this in the sense of what you will be doing, what you will be adding into your life. Let me turn on this one. Turn off. Is going to be something which will serve humanity. That's why I would like to add this like as honor and respect. It's not only going to be something that is benefiting you. And what happens is, this is what we actually sometimes being blind to see. Money is a tool that human beings use. Okay, animals don't use that. You might be thinking, but my cat, the vet takes it. Yes, veterinarian is a human being. Okay, that their job is to serve the human, basically, to you. You take the cat to theirs. Like there's some of them do it for charity to the stray kittens, stray animals. However, not all of them. So either way, it's about you serving the humanity. And I feel like this is something connecting with your desire, your sunshine, and your something that makes you happy. And on top of that, it helps others as well. It seems like it is bringing prosperity and abundance, especially this within the next 4 weeks, okay? And we have here carrot, or opportunity, or a windfall. I feel like this is separate from the effort. Something might be also when it's, I mean, there's a term, it's negatively used, but when it rains, it pours. But I feel like in this situation, it is in a positive sense. It's going to start raining and it's going to be pouring. So better get ready your buckets and cups and pots and pans so you can fill up that rainwater, because, you know, maybe even the abundance resources. We have a knot here, unsuccessful plans. Okay, so opportunity coming forth. Maybe you're planning to do something with that money. It seems like here it's not really going to work out on that subject. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. I feel like you might be also sabotaging some other person's plans here too, because you have the abundance coming into your life. Maybe you're going to be using it, yes, but somebody might be actually saying here, you got to do what I want you to do with that money. That's why maybe there's like kind of like a self-sabotage. Maybe something is not really going the way you want it to be, but deep down in there, you already don't want this to work. Either way though, this is a protection happening, and then the position of authority comes. I feel like you actually sitting on the throne. We have here 8 of Pentacles, knowledge, Knight of Pentacles, authority. Again, like you really figuring out how to maybe get rid of this person or the situation that you were tied in. The knot is an unsuccessful knot tied in and just breaking. It can be a contract that you have signed, maybe you don't want to pursue anymore. Yeah, Queen of Wands is confidence, and you're confidently breaking free from there, okay? And this is with authority happening. I told you the Queen of Wands is all about confidence here, trusting that things are working out for you. Let's dive into the cup now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 good news. And there's also, you can see here, a full moon. We had a full moon a day ago. The full moon can represent the cleansing activity. So initially with the beginning, this is how we started the month, with the full moon, the cleansing and letting go of what doesn't serve you, eliminating what is in the dark. And then it is actually, we're going to look deeper when we flip it, but it is going to resolve the situation, maybe even bring some good news towards maybe end of the month. I see here that you're starting with a chunk of money. Some of you might be getting paid in the beginning of the month or the 15th of the month. It can be a representative of that. Right above it, there's a woman. The woman has like a bag on top of her head. And there's also water pouring inside of her head too. So Aquarius energy with the star is water, like not exactly water, it's air. However, aqua means water basically in Latin, in Spanish. So, but what does that mean? Aqua is emotions. And there is like an emotional resource that you have. There's a pot in here. There's a tears of joy showing up within the 3rd week. So the pot in here, pouring something into your mind, okay? So through emotional satisfaction, you're finding an inspiration. There's a person behind you. The person behind you can be also like the Queen of Wands here, someone Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Another thing with this person's energy, this can be like a mother figure in your life. This doesn't have to be a fire sign. However, I feel like this person is someone who fully trusts you, supports you. And when you come up with a smart idea, for example, this person is someone who says, you know what, this is a great idea, let's pursue it. And you can make anything good. And it can be someone still alive today. It can be someone that like you admire as well. Maybe like for example, I love Maya Angelou. I watch every time I come across her videos. I love and watch her videos, and they are always like, I feel like speaking to me and telling me to keep moving forward. Okay, because I have a mission, and maybe it's not 100% clear yet for me because I'm undecisive. So, but I still, whenever the door opens in front of me, and you should be doing that as well, I pursue that door, okay? So I feel like here there's an idea pouring into your mind, and this is being supported by either family members or someone that you see as a mentor, or someone who's powerful within the 1st week especially. And there's a father figure in front of you, and this can be an institution, and I told you, maybe a professional that will be helping you how to elevate, how to lift this idea off the ground. And what happens there is, for together, you're actually going to you see there's like a beam of light bursting in the middle of you guys through the between you. So it is your way of, you see the chunk of money right there. I told you there's like a resource chunk of money, opportunity showing up, and you're carving a way out with your love, that you pour into it, your creative ideas you put into it, and the support of a masculine authority here. I'm not saying male, don't take it in the sense of male. And I was listening actually the other day, a lady says it's time to bring back to matriarchy. Either way, matriarchy, patriarchy systems, it doesn't matter if who is running it. What matters is people being ethical. Okay, so that's why the beam of light here is bright. So you are practicing something ethical, which is using the resources in a very useful way, which is going to also multiply your resources as well. So the patriarchy maybe, or patriarchal system, maybe an institution, school, university, maybe you want to go back to school, or it can be a governmental system. Either way, something is helping you to bring this up on a higher level, okay? But you need to stand your ground, and you need to be confident that this idea is something that is worthy of working and helping people. And I see here there's a hangman in the second week. So what happens is, first of all, maybe you're going to really start the week fast, and the things are going to flow really fast. You're going to be very organized and very competent. And then though, you might get like a little setback here. This setback can be because I see there are 2 legal papers. Maybe you're trying to get a paper approved, or I want to calm down a little bit. Maybe you're trying to get your paper approved, yes. Or maybe you are trying to get a paper to come to you. You're writing to someone, send me this, this, and that. So, but they're not maybe sending it, because I see there are 2 papers here. Or, yeah, there's a pause on there. And I feel like what happens with the pause, we have the hangman. He's been paused. There's a moment of enlightenment happening. There's something good happening in the background that you're not really seeing it. You're just feeling it. You're sensing it. But also there's frustration I feel here, because there's going to be like, you're maybe bound to this person's actions. And I see that they're sitting right here. But the thing is, they're going to act on the right time. And I see this is even forming a W for you. So however that they're going to be helping you is going to be really helpful at the end of the day. Let's put it this way. Example. Doesn't have to be. Sometimes I see in the comments. I read all of your comments, by the way. So if you made it so far, comment down below. Let me know. I made it. Say that. And then some people say that they're not working, which is okay. And when I say like, maybe this is a job opportunity, somebody's being like, you're expecting someone to send you a referral, but they're not really sending it. And then you're just writing it back, but they're not responding to it. But either way, it's going to end up with a win for you, a W, okay? But if that's not the case, if you're not really waiting for a referral from a job, this can be maybe a loan that you have applied, or something that you submitted, a paperwork that you're waiting for a response back. Or this can be your neighborhood support, expecting, apply for something and expecting them to come back to you, to get back to you. Can be something like that happening, okay? So that's why when I give examples, these are general examples. These are general readings, and you can reinterpret the symbol here. But you can see the pathways. These are actually representative of pathways. The first one, I see that you're having happy like news coming in, and you're feeling happy, smiling. And the second one I see here, there's a chunk of money, but it's not massive as big as the one that is actually the idea that you produced here. It has like a small sign like this, even though this is a massive star here. It has a small sign that, okay, you're on the right path. Keep going forward. Okay, it's going to give you that signal. I see also there is like a man's face here, but kind of looks like a tree's body. This can be an earth sign, a masculine earth sign, maybe helping you along the way here. Who's a masculine earth sign? We have a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo. I use the term masculine because masculine doesn't mean male. Masculine means this person is someone who can get things done. That's why I don't want to put a gender on it, because sometimes even though a male cannot get something done, while a female can get it done very much better than them, because it means that there's like an imbalance with the male's energy, masculine, feminine, and etc. That's why I don't want to like gender this person. I'm going to just say this person gets things done, and they have here a wolf in front of them. Wolf symbolizes family, so this can be a family member you have, okay? Another thing I see here is there's like a massive head. I don't know if you can see. There's a massive head here. masculine figure again. There's a woman approaching them, like a mother, like a figure, and they have also feminine figure behind them. She has like an instrument in her hand, and she's handing the instrument to another person here. So this is number 3 is creativity. This is the creative environment, creative structure. But the thing is, maybe they turn into a shrine, because I see like a woman whose head is covered and coming to them to pray. So maybe expect them to do things, but they're not really doing it. So there's a woman here taking the torch behind them out of the mind of this person, is handing it to someone who can actually, maybe your future self, who can actually take the torch and carry it very successfully. What reminds me of that is this can be, for example, a course that you're going to, or a class that you're taking, maybe taking a foreign language class, and the teacher that is teaching it is not really fully capable of teaching them anymore. Maybe they're older. So it seems like here you're taking the information from their mind, and then you're actually heading with that information to a new future. Maybe you're going to actually take it over and teach it to others, okay? One step at a time, as much as you learn. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be fluent in speaking to teach someone how to say hola, okay? So, or right now I'm learning Italian, which is salve, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that. By the way, hola and salve, they mean hi, hello. Your desire is this has some time, guys. Okay. When the time comes, it is going to flow really fast. That's why I feel like this is not something of an investment. This is not something like that. This is something maybe like a retirement, or a project that you worked on, a book that you're going to be selling, or a music that you're working. It's something that is like when you release it, then it's going to actually start bringing things back to you. It's not something that like the work, you go to work, you do your thing, and either way, if you do it or not, you still get your salary. It's not something like that. I see you're flying here, okay, rising from like a trapment right there. And I see there's a dolphin right under you. Dolphin can indicate fun and having fun. And it seems like you are actually the more you start to have fun, the more you're going to get elevated out of the situation that you are. Your energy field is intact. Nothing is leaving it. So I don't feel like you're going to have any loss. Even if you have to pay something, it's not a loss. See it that way. I see someone with a spear. They look like a spear. Spears can be sword energy, can be wands energy. Both of them, they're combined. So this can be someone who has maybe like sun sign, Libra, Gem, Aquarius. Moon sign can be, or maybe rising can be Sag, Aries, or Leo. So what happens is this person is detached from you completely, but the thing is, towards the end of the month, you're going to cross paths with them, and you might have, they're holding a feather in their hand. You might have maybe a disagreement with this person. However, the feather tells me that you're going to actually come to the same page. You're going to make a pact with them. You're going to actually come to an understanding. Okay? Let's dive into your tarot now. We're going to pull some. This is one of my favorite decks. This is Redley Valentine by himself. I love his decks, by the way. I cannot really get access to all of them. I have two of them only. I have a couple more, but they're in Turkish. But I feel like here, the energy is different when it's the original, the intended language, or it is like a licensed, another language version. So I only have access to two of them so far in original language. Oh, wow, look at that. You're starting it amazingly. Let's spread it and pull. This is the first week. This is the second week. Okay. Third week, it's second star. Wow, guys, I love this for you. Whoa, wow, Chariot, fourth week. So, okay, the only hang up is on like the second week. Maybe you need to take on a challenge and overwork. I mean, or carry a lot of burden on your back. It can be a little frustrating. However, I feel like you are going to figure it all out, or it's like a 8 of Wands on the bottom. It is going to be start again, and it is going to be necessary in order for you to achieve your heart's desire. Okay, so we're starting the week with 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is giving and receiving. If you're in need of help, the help will show up. If you have plenty, there's going to be someone who's going to be needing your help. Okay, so watch out for both of those things. The help, when it arrives, do not reject it. Do not reject it, Libra. Okay, do not say, no, I can take care of myself. No, I don't need that help. Say thank you. Thank you is a full sentence. You don't have to, thank you for that so much doing this to me. I don't know how to pay it back. No, just say thank you. I appreciate that. We have here 6 of Pentacles. You're starting the first week with the good you do comes back to you. And I feel like this is your pure heart. Doesn't have to be attracting the same thing. For example, you give a gift to someone and then that person returns the gift back to you energy. It can be maybe you're helping someone, you're feeding maybe stray dogs, and then a parking ticket is canceled. Okay, it's the simplest things. Do not think of it like in the massive sense. Can be in the massive sense if you're dealing with like manifesting massive desires right now. Let's get the clarifiers for it. Okay. Someone really stable might be showing up, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which I felt the energy in your cup as well. That is actually going to be supporting you. This can also be someone who's going to pull you to their level, to higher material success, material stability level. An unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. I feel like here, even if you feel like, oh, I will share when it comes, maybe that's how you're feeling, this can be a little sign for you. It doesn't have to be massive amounts. It doesn't have to be even money. But whatever that you can, like maybe even feeding the birds, you can actually practice that. Okay, or watering the plants right there. They also need us too. Okay, they need our existence. Some of the plants that we're putting in the pot. So do that favor, give that back without expectation. And so the universe can actually bring, in this situation here, within the second week, something is going to be stressing you out. But I feel like the universe is going to bring relief. Universe, the creator of all that is, your higher self, it is going to bring the relief. Okay, we have 10 of Wands here, working too hard or too many hours, in need for balance in life, and let others help you. And you might even stress out so much that can create a burnout. But this is basically telling you that ask for help and you shall receive. Page of Cups is someone coming with an offer. Fish in his cup usually indicates opportunities and love and emotions. But fish also in the coffee cup, like as a symbol, it symbolizes the plentiness. Like the ocean has unlimited fish right now. Tomorrow, when we stop as human beings, if we disappear tomorrow, it will be flooding with animals. Okay, like in maybe 10-20 years, there's going to be maybe even no space left. So this tells me that there is, even if you're feeling burned out, there is help coming forward. Your destiny will meet you there. Whatever is meant for you will come to you. Within the third week, this is definite success. Star is your heart's desire, your wish fulfillment. But the thing is, the only thing Star actually wants from you is having hope. Know that the future is bright. Have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true. Positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, and also the light at the end of the tunnel. So whatever that you're going through, stressing you out, that's going to be the end of that thing. And Four of Swords twice, Star twice coming. Okay, guys, this is, I don't think this is a coincidence. This is basically telling you, when you receive your heart's desire, you need to give it a break. You know why, Libra? Because you're, as a sword, as an air sign, you probably overanalyze everything. You're very analytic, which causes the burnout. Not only working too hard, work can actually, when you rest your body, you can receive that rest. It can be relaxed, but the mind, if you like, as long as you're awake, if you're not calming your mind, it starts work on like overtime, okay, and override. It just can break like a machine, basically. So that's why when you receive your heart's desire, instead of analyze, why did I receive it? Did I do enough? Is it too much? Or did I do too much? Do I need to take some? Add some? Whatever it is that is coming to you, you need to just give it a break. Four of Swords can be sleep for some of you. Four of Swords can be meditation for some of you. It can mean prayer. It can be fasting. Whatever actually stops your mind for a pause for a period of time, go ahead and practice that, okay? That's for your relaxation. So you can, like, there's a situation here that you're going to be handling. And that's also you holding the space for your authority, being authority for yourself and telling yourself, okay, now let's pause. And then you will listen. The Chariot comes within the fourth week, tells us that rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, and public recognition. I feel with the Chariot's energy, this one desire is going to bring, wow, okay, 4 of Wands is going to open up doors, maybe is going to give you hope to move forward, and you will believe that other things are going to be possible for you as well. The more you get on your Chariot and move forward towards your desires, you're going to get to the finish line. You're going to, if there is a project in your hand, you're going to complete that. If there's a situation bothering you, you're going to overcome that. So either way, this is actually going to, one thing is going to lead to another, okay? Even if the outcome doesn't seem like initially, maybe you're going to feel stressed out for a moment, it doesn't mean it's going to be lasting like that. It's going to be going like that forever. It just looks very bright at the end of the day. Now, we're going to get to the, first of all, oracle side of the story. We're going to pull your chakra wisdom guidebook, the oracles. The other day, I actually opened up a spread for money opportunities and such. Exactly on point. Amazing. Instinct is coming. We have the wolf here. This is actually instinct. This is the gray color. They use it for the crown chakra. The third eye is our intuition, ability to see the unseen. Crown is like receiving higher informations. Like, this is not actually woo-woo. If you ever read like how Einstein had a process, he used to have like work for 40 minutes and rest for 20 minutes, like have that small sleep cycles or meditation cycles. And during those 20 minutes or 15 minutes, he was actually telling that he was receiving information from the divine higher powers, the universe, however you name it. And so this is your instinct, your higher power speaking to you when it comes to money opportunities. We also have here with the heart chakra victim. This is coming so you can handle it, okay, before it is too late. Let's see. We have here the instinct to step into the light. We let go of all senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and the help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You will know which role you're in. So instinctively, you're going to be actually feeling some guidance. So to either you should be protecting your money, protecting your ideas, or maybe you are the protector of some other stuff here. There's a question here you can ask yourself. How can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? Basically, intuition tells you to trust that. When it comes to the victim here, the cards actually, the meaning of the cards are not too much connected with some of the cards here. This basically says that you're not a victim. So what happens here? There's an acorn, and the acorn is dreaming about, oh, the squirrel is going to kidnap me, take me to the green dragon, and they're going to destroy me. Maybe that's what the acorn is dreaming here, feeling victimized about the situation. To grow into a tree, a planted acorn must be fully brown. A green acorn is an indication that you may need grounding and a more solid plan to achieve what you truly desire. Are you trying to create something before you're ready to do so? So, wow. Instinct is telling you that. Instinct is going to speak to you what you need to protect, or if you need to be protected, or if you need to follow that intuitive guidance in order to receive the answers. But also there's something that maybe you're fearful about. You need to be mature. This can be the simplest thing, guys. Maybe there's something that you're avoiding to pay, but when you pay, it is going to bring more into your life. It's going to open space, because universe abhors a vacuum. If then there's an empty space, universe fills it up right away. Maybe there's something, maybe you owe someone, but you're avoiding it because even though you have the money, because you feel like, oh, they don't need it right now. But that creates that victim mentality and attracts more similar feelings to it. So this was an example about paying. It doesn't have to be that. It can be about learning something, calling up someone, researching, asking questions. It can be about a subject that you don't know, but it's so simple that when you figure it out, you don't even need to worry about it. So not knowing and feeling maybe even victimized can be something that served you so far, but at this time, it's not going to be useful anymore, okay? Let's see what else we have. Wheel of Spirit, flexibility. I feel like that's why you cannot really hold on to the past stories anymore. You need to be much more flexible this time. And Wheel of Spirit as a tree coming. Okay, acorn is going to turn into the tree. So there's a tree already, and it's suggesting that you be more flexible how the things actually arrives to you. We have standing stones here, a passage. Standing stones kind of reminds me of, I think Outlander is the name of that series. This lady, she goes into Stonehenge and then she gets transformed into a different timeline. So this is your passage. Basically, you are getting transferred to your highest timeline, your best outcome, that she really has an amazing love story in that timeline. So love story can be with the material success, which is also going to affect your romance, your life. Okay, you're going to be able to romanticize your life better. We have the wise women of the grove, Grace. Grace is this grace of God, a higher love, and being supported, protected by the higher love. The thing is, though, the significant color we have here and here, ruby. No, this is not ruby. This is the other one. No, this is the ruby. This other one is the emerald. Emerald green and ruby red. And she's wearing a ruby red clothing as well. This is root chakra, grounding. Okay, even though it didn't show up here, we have the heart and the crown. We have the ruby now too. So meaning that you can receive through your crown the divine information. You can feel it in your heart and sense it, feel it in your body, but then you need to take action with the grace, with the gentleness, with the love in your heart to ground that into this Mother Earth. Okay. And you can practice grace as well during the time that you're waiting this thing to come. I want to pull a divine feminine because I feel like the money is a feminine energy and it just comes easily. We have the Lalita here, the red goddess. She's holding bow and arrow here, powerful. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. And I feel like here during this time, which I told you, I don't know which part I said, but the more playful you are, the more you enjoy your life, it is going to actually help you to see the opportunities that are available. Okay? And also take necessary action. Bow and arrow, shoot your goals, shoot your arrows to the right place. Okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. And I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.